On this episode of Tastin Creation, I'm going to share with you one of our personal favorites, and that is Parmesan Crusted Wild Turkey.
The ingredients needed for this recipe is ranch dressing, 1 egg, breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, and olive oil. And before we get started, you will need to make your marinade sauce by whisking together the 1 egg and the ranch dressing.
First things first, make sure you get out there and kill the turkey. And after turkey has been cleaned and frozen and thawed, you will then get your half breast of turkey and you will clean it as good as possible by removing all the fat, any bullets, anything that may still be hair that may still be in this turkey. It's not going to be as clean as that you get from the grocery store, okay? So you are going to have to be very detailed in the cleaning process. So after that's through, then you will take and you will start slicing the turkey to the size that you prefer to cook it. After it's sliced, it's still going to be kind of thick. So what is very, very important, and is the key to this recipe, is making sure that you are tenderizing your turkey. Tenderize, tenderize, tenderize. Now you can over tenderize, so make sure you just tenderize it to where it thins down about half the size to your liking, just like this. You can tell it's going to be really tender. You will then put it in your marinade sauce, just like that. So after it has marinated overnight and you take it out, you're ready to prepare dinner for your lovely husband or vice versa. You will then mix up your breadcrumb mixture, and this is what you will be frying it in. And that only consists of Parmesan and Italian breadcrumbs. And you will do equal parts of both. So normally I start out with a cup of each, and then you may have to add depending on how much turkey you end up with. Okay, so after you've mixed up your breadcrumb mixture, you will then get your skillet warm to about 350. And then you will take your olive oil and you will lightly drizzle the pan with a very thin layer of olive oil. Okay, so after you have drizzled your olive oil in your skillet, go ahead and immediately start preparing your wild turkey by dipping it into the Parmesan and breadcrumbs. So you will be cooking your wild turkey about 3 to 5 minutes on each side. So as you're sitting here preparing each one, you may have to start turning some of the others depending on how long it takes you to batter each piece of turkey. After it's cooked about 4 or 5 minutes, I go ahead and pull the first one out that I put in just to kind of test it and see if it's cooked or not, and it helps me judge how much longer I need to cook the rest of it. Yep, that is done. We appreciate the meat that we harvest, and what's so cool about it is knowing exactly where your meat came from. It's special to be able to prepare and eat the meat we've hunted.